My name is Cece Nobre. In Thailand, a lot of people know me by my tag Geek. I'm mixed. My mom comes from the USA, my dad comes from Paraguay, and then my life started in Brazil. And then I've been out in Thailand now for about 7 years. I didn't have money for canvas in Paraguay to buy like a canvas, even like this size. I used to go on the street and buy, or not buy, I would just take people's trash. So they would have like wood, they throw away wood or clean it up and then paint on it with acrylics. I had seen like the movie, a lot of people seen like City of God, like about the slums in Brazil. And I told my friends like, yeah, I'm gonna move to a slum in Rio and I'm gonna learn how to do graffiti. So I moved there. And so that's where I first learned how to use spray paint really was like in Brazil. I said, okay, I paint walls. I'm not the only person to paint walls. Am I the best? No, not even close to the best. I paint portraits. Lots of people paint portraits. Am I the best? No, not even close. And so I started to just go through all the different things. If I continue to just paint like one wall, take a picture, change idea, paint another wall, take a picture, change idea, it's not very strong and it's not very special. Everybody does that. I need to do something more. So I started to think like, who am I? How am I special as an artist? My background is special. Like, I'm probably the only person I know that has my mixture, like Paraguay, USA, Brazil, then lives in Asia, studied anthropology and world culture. So the idea came that I'm gonna make my own country. It's related to the real world, but it's not. I wanted to make a world where I took all of the cultures and I put them all together. So like these are all different murals, like these are in Phuket, this one's here in Bangkok. This one up here is in Cambodia. After I paint them, I look in their eyes and I just try to think for a while, like, who is that person? What are they like? And then I give them a name and then I put them in a village. So in my world, there's 7 villages. And so for example, this is Nasile Ti Bengal. So I can see from her face paint that I put on here that she represents the village of Bengal. And then here is like different pictures of the buildings, and then here's the map of the island, and the orange part is the place of that certain village. So this is like the whole island map, and then the orange part is just the map that corresponds to Kurupi. Here I have, we were just talking about Kurupi, this is also Kurupi, so it's like the jungle. So here's like the rivers going through here, and then the white is the roads, the brown would be the mountains or the rocks. Here's the beach front, it's on the side of a lake. So whenever I build Kurupi and I draw it, this is like my reference sheet. So like I look at like Tikal, which is in Guatemala. So it's the idea is that you're taking all the best parts of the world and you're bringing them into one place. This is the main village, Zumbi. So this is like the capital of this country. The daily life story, so you have here some people playing music, while over here there's like a buffalo sleeping. And here there's a boat going by, and this girl has her monkey, and she's got some durian, some coconuts. These 2 guys here are doing jujitsu. These 2 girls here are drinking tea with a little puppy. It's like the encyclopedia for it. So I go through everything. So I explain the name, the history, the geography, the climate, the different locations, how's the economy work, the clothing that they wear, how do they transport, the language. It's the map, this is the flag outside as well. Then here's the dictionary. So it keeps growing. I keep studying, keep getting new words. Some you can see here I don't have yet. And then here's the pronunciation chart. So for example, this sound and this sound will be pronounced like she. So it'd be sh, sh. Before I do a painting, I don't do like all the details, but I just know like, okay, this is the inside of a house, right? The outside of a house. So here I just get the ideas about how do the people move, right? So it's like a reference book whenever I go back to make people. And then I keep the reference of like every little thing, like the trees, all the different trees here. And this book here is just reference photos of every village. So if I need to know something, I can just go back and grab it and say, okay, I'm gonna use this as the starting point for a piece of art. So here's like a map, each village and the village animal around there. And then it goes through and these are all the different necklaces. So this is just like the catalog, but here's the real, this is the silver necklace, right? So I designed these and worked with a silversmith. I have a whole bunch of these. So we have Sobe Ti Hanuman, and we have Kuja Ti Hanuman. So they're both from the same place. They're both wearing this necklace. Right, this is a girl's necklace, but this instrument here from, you know, like if you mix this sound with, you can see for example like this one right here is this part here, this island right here is right here. They have a system, they have a way that they can grow a lot of food very fast, so everybody has food and work is very easy, so they don't have money because they don't need to have things to buy. They also don't, like I said, they don't have like the entertainment, personal entertainment, so they don't have their own cell phones, they don't have the internet to just play on. Because by the time they get to the future, they realize that that's a bad thing for our brains and our bodies. So you see it and everything looks like it's fiction. It all looks like it's fantasy, but all those things come from real places that people can see now. So I want to create a world that we can become more educated about each other and we can all share a culture, right, together. That's the idea, create a world that we all can share. It's a mixed future country.